Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Xbox Forever podcast. I want to thank everybody for coming and joining me. We got brother Unlimited Productions with us today. We also got DJ X Tuck Master Man. We're going to get into some great topics. This is a free for all. All of us on the panel here are just going to give our thoughts about things that have been going on out here in gaming with Gamescom. The ponies being in denial and just different things like that. I'd like to hear my brother's perspectives about gaming, period. Rather it be PlayStation, rather it be Xbox, Nintendo, whatever they want to talk about, that's what we talk about. And my podcast is a no holds barred podcast. So if my brother Unlimited wants to say how he feels, he gets things out on his chest, he can do that, but no holds barred. So could my brother, DJ Tuckmaster, man. So let's get started, brother. Tuckmaster, man, introduce yourself, brother.
Hey everybody, this is your boy DJ Tuckmaster, the original pony killer. I can't stand ponies and I don't like them at all. They can get over it. They can get over themselves. If they don't want to get over themselves, just take a flying leap. So here we go.
That's right, brother. You tell them, man. You tell them. What's up, Zinc? We got Zinc in the chat. First on deck, we got brother.
Zinc, get your butt in here, man.
Yeah, Zinc. You need to get in here, Zinc. You really do, brother. You want me to send you a link? You let me know. I'll send you a link. You want to come in, brother. So, and I also got my brother, Unlimited Productions. Unlimited Productions, man. Tell the people, introduce yourself, brother.
Yeah, it's Unlimited Productions. Sega Man found me hiding out in the Pitcairn Islands, like E-Rock. Been MIA, but I'm back around. I'm back around for limited time only, man.
Yep, that's right. And thank you, brother Unlimited, for coming and joining us, man. It's always good to have my brothers. It feels really good to do this podcast. It's been a long time coming. I've been busy most of the summer, guys, working. Unlimited knows that. Tuck, he bought all of them. I just been busy, man. I haven't been able to be on par with my podcasters and taking care of business. Family first, gaming second. Yep. You know what I mean? So let's get started. Brother Tuck, man, we just had Gamescom. I watched it. I watched all the episodes of Gamescom, and I will give you my perspective of it here in a little bit. But what did you think about it, Tuck? What did you think about Xbox Gamescom, man? About the games and we got new hardware that they showed off and things they talked about it, but with the peripheral. What do you think, Tuck, about Xbox Gamescom, man? What was your opinion on it?
Oh, it was an excellent show. I mean, Microsoft went all out. They did what they had to do. The proof point of the new handheld, and people loving it. People really is loving. They say that it's just just like a breath of fresh air. Even though we know that the price is gonna be kind of pricey, but I won't buy it day one. But
okay.
I will get it eventually. But what I'm hearing is that it's real good. They say it's real, gentle to turn around and touch into the game, and easy to touch into and just get everything up aboard the game and everything. Easy to get to your games and all that stuff. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. And as far as like GameCon, as far as that is concerned, they did an excellent show. Sarah Bond, she does what she always did. She always a class act. So ain't nothing I can really say nothing about her, but they did good. They did real good on that show. And I'm even at that. I'm through talking.
Sega Man.
Sega Man.
I think he's trying to send Zinc a link.
Okay. Well, no, I think they did a good job. I think they did a real good job.
Yeah.
There's no complaint.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I sent Zinc a link. Go ahead, guys. Keep going. Go ahead.
I mean, one thing I want to say about it, nobody else is there besides Microsoft, and that's it.
Yeah.
You didn't see Sony there.
Nope.
You ain't gonna see Nintendo. You ain't gonna see Nintendo there. Oh, and I'm gonna reach a speak on Nintendo's ass right now, because let me tell you right now, everything that I'm hearing about their system now, you don't even want it. My son bought one. Terrell, my son bought one. It
Yeah.
it brick.
Did it?
Yeah, it did. And so he called
Yeah.
Nintendo, and they gonna send him out another one, but because it wasn't nothing that he did. So he gonna get another one, but it's just the fact that when you hear all this doggone stuff about Nintendo, you do this, you do that, they can break the system and they can make where you won't play your system no more. Which I can see it happening, but when people spending money like that, you got to follow the rules. So
Yeah.
that's all there is to it. So
All right, cool. Now, hey man, we got somebody in here having Zink. Where you been, man?
Man, I've been doing a little bit of everything. You know
What's
how
up
it
with you,
goes, man.
Zink? Hey Zink, let me tell you before you start. Let me tell you real quick. I already beat Gears Unloaded, Reload. I already beat that shit. I beat that already, man.
Yeah.
Let me
I
tell you
played it
something.
all over again. I
Soon
beat
as
it.
soon as it popped up that you were on, I just was watching the credits as I beat it. I, I, I just beat it. But anyway, go ahead. Y'all finish.
go ahead, y'all.
Go ahead. Okay, Unlimited, brother. We had the games coming. Of course, Microsoft is always the only one that shows up. So, what did you think? What did you think about Gamescom? What is your opinion about it? We seen some new hardware that will be coming out. They did demonstrations on it. They were showing new games that are coming out in the future. To me, it was pretty good. So, what did you think, Unlimited, about the Xbox Gamescom show, brother?
Yeah. First off, shout out to Anthony Chipmunk and Craig Simmons.
What's up,
But yeah,
guys?
as for Gamescom, every year since the death of E3, it just makes me jealous of the Europeans that they get a show in person with actual interactions, with actual game demos, where they could get their hands on stuff for the actual gamers. I'm going to be bitter about this for a while that these stupid ass American PlayStation Nintendo gamers celebrated the death of E3, was saying how it was useless when Sony's broke ass stopped going back in like
Yep.
2019 before the pandemic. And
Thank
now
you,
Yep.
Unlimited.
without E3, we don't get that stuff stateside, right? I can't go fly out to LA that was my plan before the pandemic and E3 died for good, right? Fly out to LA, finally meet the homie 100 while I'm out there, but mostly get to experience E3 in person. And,
Yeah.
and, and, and yet out there in Cologne, Germany, which I believe that's where it's held annually, they get it. They get all the game demos. They get to play with the handheld, and the handheld looks phenomenal. And look, I already got the because I bought it on sale for like $400 a while ago at Best Buy. I got the
Yeah.
original Asus ROG Ally, and it's
Yeah.
a dope little handheld. And this one that has the fusion with Xbox looks really cool, right? And
Yeah.
people got to, and I'm really jealous of them because they got with my current favorite developer, they got to play the early builds of The Outer Worlds 2, which comes out in October. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
Microsoft showed a bunch of games. They had deep dives with games like that and Ninja Gaiden 4, which looks phenomenal. Keeper, another Xbox exclusive from Tim Schafer and them boys at Double Fine, coming out this October. October stack, by the way. You know what I'm saying? More game announcements. You know, and so games. And by the way, and once again, the only one Microsoft, like Tuck said, Microsoft's are the only one there. Nintendo's nowhere to be found. Sony hasn't been there in like 7 years. All right,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sony don't do E3. They don't do summer showcases. They don't do Gamescom. They don't even do Tokyo Game Show. They give you like 2 state of plays every year, and they all suck, right? Meanwhile, Xbox is holding down gaming once again with these shows, man. And the Gamescom was another home run. It was like how it was a home run in January with the developer Direct. Then it was a home run in June with the summer showcase, and
Mm-hmm.
Gamescom was a home run. And I really do miss the developer interviews, the long gameplay previews, not just trailers and stuff like that we're unfortunately only getting now because these shows are curated and digital only, right?
Yeah.
So So yeah, Gamescom I thought was great, man. It continues to be great. I enjoyed every day that they did them. I pretty much watched as much as I could because they were just showing so many great games after great games, and I think everything they showed is coming out the rest of the year. And some in 2026. So that's another good thing. We're not seeing games that are years and years away, right? We're not
Mhm.
seeing nothing in 2027 and 2028 or for the next gen consoles. No, everything that we saw this summer we're going to be playing this year or early next year. You can't ask for more than that, man. Great hardware, great games. The only thing that's gonna be better is when Xbox steal the show at Jeff Keighley's shitty awards show by showing the next gen Xbox, which they're gonna do this
Oh,
Xbox
that's right,
prediction.
Unlimited. That's right. The Bias Awards is coming
Yeah,
up. That's
but
right.
let me not hold up Zinc, man, because Zinc, he's
I'm
always giving
coming
me a
in.
hard
You
time.
know, I like to piggyback off of everybody. Y'all can
Yep.
keep
Yep.
going, but I got to get at Unlimited. I did this not this week. I don't think it was last week. I think it was week before last, or right after Gamescom. Because I never have time to do anything during the week. But I had a chance to sneak on Ray Ray's show, and I said the exact same thing you said, Unlimited. I said, shame on Greg Miller and his whole damn crew, IGN, Ryan McCaffrey, Greg Miller,
Hmm.
uh, Destin, all of those jokers. Everybody was pissed that Sony didn't have $5 to come to E3. They
Mm.
ruined any E3. So what the fuck did we get? We got a damn video. These jokers got exhibits. They got hands-on. They got meet and greets. They got a
Yep.
chance to look at Sarah Bond's freaking face. Uh, everybody was there, dude. Jason Ronald, my boy, he was there.
Yep.
Everyone was there. They had a full ass show. And this is one thing you guys may not have known, but IGN had to lay some damn people off.
Mm.
So, and everybody, you know how crazy they get about layoffs when all of us have been laid off or fired before for various bullshit. So now all of a sudden, these jokers they laid themselves off. When you take industry away from what you do, and that's essentially what they did. They ran E3 out of here because Sony couldn't participate, and they put
Mhm.
that bitch overseas. Now we don't have that's like the auto show not coming to Chicago. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
we would be pissed. All right, so they put it on themselves, and I'm glad you didn't forget. Well, I knew you wasn't gonna forget it, Unlimited, because I damn sure wasn't. And I couldn't. That's all I had to say on that. And then I jumped out of Ray Ray's show. But that's they ruined it for everyone. And
Yeah.
speaking of that device, listen at the people talking all this dumb shit. They want to harp on some obscure thing that this handheld cannot do. Dude, eh, I'm like, what is he talking about? If you want to do all of that shit, just get the damn PC then.
Yep.
This is a damn
Mhm.
handheld that's the best out there. And then these jokers going to talk about how much it costs. Dude, your whole damn GPU costs more than this thing.
Yep.
So now you want to complain about the cost of the shit. Well, I'm
Look,
getting
look,
through.
Zink.
Yes, sir.
Last year when I got my new PC and got the graphics card for it, that graphics card was like $900 at the time, man. So
That's exactly what I'm talking about. And a PC person is
that
talking
yeah,
about this costing
that's not
$1,000.
that's not talking about that's not including the CPU, just the GPU. That's it,
That's
not the
it. Just the
CPU,
GPU
not the
from.
monitors.
Mhm.
You
Not,
know,
not the case,
no,
not all of the motherboard and all of the things that go along with it. Not that big power adapter because you cannot plug your PC straight into the damn wall. All the power supply, the fan that you use, everything is needed for a PC, not just the GPU. And then they lie and say, "Oh, you could get a PC and make it for $600, and it could do what an Xbox does." No, it can't.
first of all,
I understand. There's
it's
only
not
one
even
thing
gonna.
about it. I
Oh,
mean, people want to talk about price and all that stuff. Hell, I remember when they had the 3DO. Hell, I spent close to $650 for that damn thing. And it
And the
didn't work.
Neo Geo
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean, Neo Geo was high back then too.
That was a
with
thousand dollars.
with $350 cartridges.
Yep.
Yeah. Shit.
I
So
remember
when
those
people talk
days.
all that noise about that, man, please. Hell, shit, things always have been high. So it don't make no doggone difference. And when I bought the 3DO, I thought they was gonna come out with a lot of games. shit only had like maybe like 5 games that was worth a damn.
And like Unlimited is talking, this is a specialty item. This is not something that's made for mass consumer consumption. Everyone knows this is going to be an expensive device. You know, the one of the reasons I'll get it, well, I'm going to get it because my kids, I can't believe they wanted it. So I'm going to, you know, they still cool. So I'll get them these things like that. But the one thing
What
I'll
you
get it,
getting?
what's that?
Which one you getting?
Oh, you come on, man. You know me. I'm getting the
You getting the
top
black
version.
one? Yeah,
Hell,
yeah,
dude, might as well get it fully equipped, you know.
yeah,
And it's supposed to have this new AMD uh, AI chip in there. Uh,
yeah,
Mhm.
so it's gonna be able to do a lot of things, and you know you get what you pay for. If all you want is the $600 version, that's cool too. But
yeah,
you know, I always try and get the best version so I don't have to, and you know, and it's a terabyte, so you know you're able to hold more information. So I always go for the top one. You know,
yeah,
just put
yeah.
your money aside because it is expensive. Put your money over here.
Save up, save up.
Yeah, put your money over here to the side, and you'll be able to get it later.
Hmm. Well, that's cool, man. That's cool, Zinc. Hey, man, that sounds really good, man. I just wanted to piggyback off of Zinc, man. I watched the show. I thought it was a great show. We got some really good games coming. Like I want to get that He-Man beat 'em up. That'll be coming. They did talk about Gears of War Reloaded. I got really hyped up for that. I just told Zinc I just beat that actually today. I actually started. It was yesterday. I think I started yesterday and I beat it today. I loved it. I thought it was. I thought Gears was good. Of course, Zinc. Of course, there's people complaining about it, talking about the shooting mechanics is bad. You know, on the they said it's real bad on the PlayStation 5, man. They're saying that when they're playing in when they're playing crossplay and they're in there, they're saying that it's really bad. Like the one dude said he kept shooting the dude from Xbox. He said he kept shooting somebody from PlayStation and they weren't dying. So that there's just maybe some bugs that need to be fixed that will be fixed. You know what I mean? I experienced that too, Zinc, a little bit when I was playing the campaign. I experienced some when I was shooting some of the grubs and stuff like that. They weren't dying. I don't know. They did die, but I mean I don't know. I think it's just a bug that's in the game. They'll get it fixed, and I'm gonna replay it. I'm gonna play it on every level. I'm playing on normal, hard, expert. I like doing that. Plus, I still got to get the rest of my tags. I got a lot of tags, but there's just some that I'm missing. So
I
I'm gonna
got
go back and
20.
play it.
It's a lot of tags because I got 24 tags, and when I got that 24th tag, it said that you know, that's 24 out of 33.
Yeah,
So it's going up there. And you know, at first I thought it wasn't that scary because it felt not the same almost because I played it. You know, I played it real quick to see what was going on,
yeah,
and it wasn't dark enough. And I thought that it was a little nerfed. I went through Act One, then I put in Ultimate, the older one. I played that one, and then I said I'm going to change a couple things. And you know, the reason I don't like a PC is because I don't want to tinker with anything. I play with
right.
what you give me. But I did turn the brightness down a little bit, which didn't change the fidelity. I changed that. I changed this other color thing and contrast a little bit. And I
Yeah,
think it was 80, 80, 100. I think that those three things were. Then I turned the bass up on my stereo. Dude, that game is the horror game that it was meant to be.
yeah,
And the sound quality is truly amazing. And of course, and Hebot likes to talk about the sound chip that's in the Xbox. Absolutely outstanding. So the playing it at first, I'm like, man, this ain't it. But then when I, you know, changed the things the way I like them on my stereo and
yeah,
put the color down, and the color did not separate. You know how you have to find the cog tags. You know, didn't hurt that at all. It was just illuminated even better in the darkness, and it was terrifying, especially when you get to the krill. It's
yeah, yeah.
can you believe that shit? You know, and like I don't know what you got, but you know how we like to try and go every corner. I got 590 achievement points, and I
That's
beat it
good.
on normal. And
Yeah,
of
that's
course,
good.
I
Good.
hope if I could finish with my mother in time, Then I got saved because my brother came home, so he spent time with my mom. So anyway,
That's
I'm
cool.
going to try and start it on either the hardest or the next hardest version. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I did. I played the old. I went back and played Ultimate because I finished that one act, and then I finished the act on the uh, the regular one. Then I went and I played Horde mode on Gears 5, and then I was like, yeah, this is where it's going. But you and I know how that goes because we play it all the time, at least when we get a chance. But yeah, man, I'm excited about a lot of things that's going on, but I don't get a chance to follow all the way. But I did watch those ROG Ally Xbox videos. I just
Yeah.
even listened to them going in the car somewhere. But you guys can go ahead.
But I will capitalize off of what you said, Zink, and we'll move on. Yes, I really, if you're a
Oh,
Gears
well, one
fan,
last thing you said about glitches. The one thing that I didn't like, and I think I'm going to try and change my configuration
was it?
to the Xbox, to the Gears 5 version,
Yeah,
and make the controls exactly the same. I was having a couple problems chainsawing somebody, but
yeah,
I just backed up and I said, well, these niggas just gonna get shot today.
yeah.
That's all to it. So, but yeah, that's the only problem I had. You know me, I ain't shit online anymore because my kids fuck me up, so I'm out. So I don't play online. I just play campaign or co-op.
Yeah.
And I'll capitalize real quick, guys, on what Zink said. Then we'll move on. If you're a Gears fan, like we are, from day one, from 360 to the Series X's that we're playing on now, you can definitely notice the difference and change of graphics, and definitely, like Zink said, the sound is phenomenal on the Series X. They're very, very clear. When they say "die humans," stuff like that, it's really very, very clear. They did a fantastic job
See,
with the
you said
sound.
that, and you know what? And what I didn't hear the first time I played it, because I didn't have it turned up, and I was just trying to experience it. I turned it up, put the bass up, and remember how certain times you could hear their footsteps, and if you
Yeah,
have your bass
yeah,
up enough, you can feel it. You could feel that thump, thump,
yeah,
thump, thump when just the Gears guys are walking. And you hear like an echo of whatever environment you're in, according to the texture that you're walking on. If you're walking on 10, you're going to hear it. If you're walking on sound, you're going to hear it. If you're
yeah,
walking inside a house, you're going to hear the echo. If you're outside, the sound is going to be different. That's what I'm talking about. But go
yeah.
ahead.
It was fun. It was phenomenal, Zink. And what I really always like about the classic Gears is my favorite character, the Berserker. I was so glad to see her again, man. That's one of my favorite all-time characters
Oh my goodness! When I saw that chick, and I was a little disappointed when I first saw, because, like I said, I didn't have it, and I think we didn't say what's up to Rain G4. I
Yeah. What's up, Ray? Thank you for coming, brother. Thank you, Ray.
when
Anthony
that
Football.
berserker came, I was prepared to be terrified, And
Yeah.
but when I ran into her ass again, then it was on.
Yeah.
Totally different ball game, but with just those few changes I made. But go ahead.
Nice, man. Nice. Well, yeah, that was great, man. But like I said, I like the Gamescom. I thought it was good. They went in detail about the Rogue Ally. And I will say this, we're going to get into it. Yes, we're going to get into the salt here in a little bit. Anything Xbox does, they have to try to find something to say about it. It doesn't matter what it is, Zink. You know that. Unlimited, you know that. Tuck, you know that. You know what I mean? But I liked the show. The show was good. They showed some really good games. They showed a good, like I said, He-Man beat 'em up that's going to be coming out later. You know what I mean? They dropped a great game that day, right, in Game Pass, which is Prince of Persia Rogue. I played some of that side-scrolling game, which is really cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I thought the show all around was a great show, man. I thought they went in depth. You got Sarah Bond to come on and talk about the Rogue Ally, different things like that. Some of the people that helped create the system and stuff like that went in detail about the Rogue Ally, and some of the games that are coming up, like the Outer Worlds 2. Different things like that coming up, man. I thought it was great. They did a fantastic job. They made Xbox, I believe, gamers hype for what's coming up for their system of choice with games, et cetera, man. I thought it was really good, man. I thought it was a decent show. I think they did a fantastic job with that. because you ain't hearing nothing else from anybody else, man. So it's always Xbox. It's always doing something.
Right.
When it
Just like
comes to the game.
Unlimited said, they're carrying gaming. But we
Right.
knew that a long time ago. They are absolutely carrying gaming. Hey man,
Yes.
how
Well,
about everybody that thought Sarah Bond was stupid? She did what she
yeah.
said she was
You hear
going to
that?
do.
Kid? Yeah.
She did what she did at T-Mobile.
Yep.
And now she's making everything interconnected. Just wait, you bitches. Sony
Yeah.
ain't doing shit. You can't take that Sony portable outside your damn house on the sidewalk
Nope.
before that shit don't work. And they over here running their mouth. Go ahead, man.
And also, and let's get into this, Brother Zink and Unlimited. Tuck will be back. They have the audacity and nerve to try to sneak and compare the PS5 Pro price to the Rogue Ally. You know what I mean? Oh, it's kind of expensive to buy that. You're better off just buying a PS5 Pro and not buying that Rogue Ally. It's $900. Like they're doing stuff like that now. Unlimited and Zinc. Like they're coming out like them. Reforged Trash. All these guys. They're coming out trying to compare the
Their
price of the PS5 Pro to
their
the.
their their
Yeah.
words mean nothing to me because the moment Sony copies Xbox and releases a handheld that's going to be $1,000, those exact same people are going to be skipping rent payments just to get the damn thing first and
Exactly.
brag about it. So when they do stuff
Exactly.
like that, I don't care, man. I'm just like, all right, because I already know. Listen, they they do not stand. They never stand by what they say. Okay, the moment Sony does something, they're going to backtrack. They're going to backpedal. All of a sudden, they're going to listen. They got two modes of thought: either a denial, like with Sony games going everywhere, where,
Yeah.
where they think for some reason they think Sony's hiring a guy, paying him like $600,000 a year just to port two fucking games on Xbox,
Yeah.
right? Not knowing, no, the whole slate's coming to Xbox. Just give it time.
Yep.
But again, these are the same people that said Zinc and Sega Man. They used to say years ago Sony would never put their games on PC, and if they did that, I'd buy a PC. Not a single one of them has a PC right now.
Nope.
Mhm.
Not a single one. So what they say don't mean nothing to me.
And then they had enough nerve and audacity. Zeke can probably answer to this. Then he had enough nerve to say that Sarah Bond was lying.
Hey man, and and your boy
Yeah, see
Destin was talking shit like that too.
yeah, see
Go ahead,
that's the
Unlimited.
stuff. That's the stuff that gets me when they start acting like Sarah, Sarah Bond is just some moron they took off the street. Don't know
Right.
what she's doing. Don't know what
Right.
she's talking about. That's why I'd be like, all right, let me see your resume then.
Yep.
Thank you, Unlimited. I did that to Gogo Poll on when I was in the chat hanging out on one of Sega Forever marathon shows that he cut in half to 8 hours. I said, Gogo Poll, read Sarah Bond's bio. He Googled that shit. He read that shit, man. That is absolutely impressive. And you gonna say this bitch is a token? Make it your
Yeah.
stupid ass out of here.
Yep.
You know, it's just insulting, man. Just because she's a woman and happen to be black, I'm like, bro, y'all need to cut that stupid shit out. It's smart people in all nationalities. Cut that dumb shit out.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like about it. I didn't like that, man. They're so like in denial, Brother Zink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And another thing too, they just don't want. They can't come to and face the music that Sony PlayStation has been fucking third party for a long time. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
started
yeah.
a
Hey,
long time.
they like to omit MLB the show.
Right.
And and then Phil Spencer went straight gangster and dropped it in the Game Pass so we could play it for free since we were deprived of a baseball game for so long. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm glad. Let me throw some shade at Hebot. I'm glad Hebot's ass ain't on here today because now we don't have to fight over who hates Sony the most. I can't stand Sony. And I know Hebot and I have a truce. We equally hate it, but I can't stand them so much. Hey, Sega Man, when I played Gears, I closed my eyes for a second and I said, I hate the fact that these bullshit ass Sony fans get a chance to play this great series.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's simply because they talked shit for so damn long. You know, you don't deserve nothing. When it's like your kid, if they fuck something up, no, you know, you need to go to bed early. You don't play games today. You know, they need to be punished. You know,
Hmm.
and that's the reason for my hatred for Sony and these clowns in the media. But go ahead, man.
And now you know what they're saying now, Zinc and Brother Limit. Now they're saying that they're saying that it's better played on a PS5 Pro than the Xbox Series X, man.
Oh, here we go. Hey, let me get back in here. Hey, look, it's I was watching Digital Foundry, and
Yeah.
meanwhile, in 120 frames per second mode, you're watching the TV, and the Xbox version is holding close to 120 for the majority of the time. Meanwhile, the PlayStation version it goes up, go down, goes up, goes down. So
Uh-huh.
since Digital Foundry sees this, they say, well, the Xbox version it suffers from what did they say? V-sync or clipping or some shit. I'm like, bro, I'm like, make up all the shit you want. Hey, was anything clipping when your ass was playing the shit Sega, man? I mean,
Nope.
we watching this, the frame rate run smooth. I haven't had a problem with any smoothness, dude. I
Yeah.
love the damn game. And, you know, outside of a couple minor things, dude, it's gears like a mug.
I don't know what they were talking about. That game on the Series X, brothers, is a beautiful game. You can tell. I mean, Ultimate looked good too, but you could tell the difference. You can tell the difference from Ultimate to Reloaded. It did. It was a beautiful game. It was a beautiful game, man. It's always good to play that again. And you know, one thing the one thing they active, at least we get it for free. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean we get it for
That's the
free.
biggest fact. They pay for their shit. We ain't paying for nothing. Hey man, you and I, Sega man, could go on, and we'd have to find Dia. Dia's some bullshit
Let
too.
me,
But go ahead.
I
Elliot.
sent her a link. I sent her a link.
Yeah, I just want to double to what you're saying. This is how dope it was. If you owned the digital version of Gears Ultimate, you got Reloaded for free. So even if you
Yep,
weren't a Game Pass guy,
yep,
you got it for free.
Yep.
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 That's right,
Hey,
Unlimited. That's
I
right.
like the way you guys were going because I didn't get a chance to see a lot. Maybe you guys are going to say something about Gamescom that I didn't see, but I did see all of the Xbox people when
Yeah.
they had their interviews, and I think I put one of them in the chat that we are all on. But I want to hear if you guys know something different that I hadn't seen. But y'all can go ahead.
Well, Zink, well, you say what you liked? What'd you like about the show? Did you say your opinion?
Oh, that was it. It was mine.
Okay.
Mine was
Okay.
just it was Ninja Gaiden. You know that's one of the reasons I didn't beat Avowed and a couple other games that I should have beat that came out because I beat Ninja Gaiden 8 times. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm waiting on Ninja Gaiden 4, and I wanted to see this ROG Ally. I watched everything with that, and that was about it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I know I'm getting that, of course, but you know, sometimes, a lot of times, you guys will say something that I didn't see, and I'll get a chance to go back and look at it.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Well, yeah. So, me and Tuck were talking earlier before you guys came in here. There was a few
Mhm.
things that we was going to talk about. So, Tuck, what do you want to start with since you came back, man? What
Well,
what do you want to start with, brother?
I like this. You know, this thing with Call of Duty and all that stuff that just getting, I mean, these people just getting crazy with about what's going on with Call of Duty. Talking about 7 ain't gonna be good and talking about how
How the fuck do
Battlefield's
they
gonna
know? Did they
dominate.
play it?
You know, they're gonna talk about how Battlefield's gonna dominate it and all that stuff. And I said, y'all, they both got their own they both got their own agenda.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
They both
See,
got
Yeah.
that's why I like that.
and
He always say something I need to hear that I was gonna say something about. Go ahead, Tuck, get in there.
honestly, this is the biggest thing that people's complaining about now, and this is so doggone silly. People complain about when you go online, you playing with the Ninja Turtles, you playing with the boy Simpsons,
Yes,
playing with
or
all
Nicki
Oh man,
Minaj.
for real, man.
you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man,
Like,
I bullshit you not. They said that they were
yeah,
complaining about. At least we don't have to worry about playing with the Nicki Minaj skin. I'm like, dude, if they want to play with that, let
who
meet
cares?
people where they're at.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like this. Who cares? I mean, and what makes it so bad? This what makes it so bad about the whole doggone thing is just the fact that they always saying that they're gonna turn it, but they ain't gonna play the new Call of Duty. I said, listen, but number one, if you get it on the Xbox for free, yes, you are. Okay, yes, you are, because I'm gonna play it. I know that much. But and there's another thing too. People always bickering about. They want to cross I mean, which that would be nice if they could cross over the skins that you got to the new game. But they're already saying they're going to do that, but it's going to take them time to do it. They ain't going to do it right off the bat. So that's what I'm hearing now. I'm not really sure if that's true or not.
Yeah, I heard something about that. Hey, and what's up, Pal Tracks and Day Reason?
But my
What's up, Day Reason? Thank you for coming, Pal Tracks.
But my whole thing is that people like to bicker about nothing. I'm like, darn. I mean, okay, you shoot an Ninja Turtle. Is the bullets bouncing off his shell? If the bullet is bouncing off his shell, okay, then we talking. But no, every time when I shoot a Ninja Turtle, oh, he's going down. He's going down. It's just the fact that now I'll play this. Now this is one thing I did not know out of Zinc, and it freaked me out because what happened was I shot somebody. They went down on the ground. They faked that they was dead. They got back up and shot me in the back. I turn around. I was like, I'd be damned. But see, that's things that they put into the game now. You can fake that crap. You can fake all that stuff. I know everything that I need to know about Call of Duty because I know how to go in there, know how to slip and slide, and know how to hide myself where you can't even see me that good or anything like that. It's like the other day we playing this one group and we kicking they behind pretty handily in the game. So all of a sudden they started camping. So me and this guy, what we did, I said, well, you see that guy over there, and I see this guy on the other end. So what we did, we had our gun, we already had our score streak up. So we went around the other end and put them tourniquets out with the guns, with the automatic gun that shoots. Man, they could not go back into that kill streak again. I told everybody it's gonna be the same thing with Battlefield 2. You got people that's gonna camp. Just get them out of there. That's all you can do. But this thing
the one thing I heard a little different about Call of Duty, and because I didn't hear the whole thing what everyone heard, but I did hear they are doing something really new with the zombie mode.
Right.
And yeah, I heard a little bit about that. And if they turned it into a horde mode, I'll play a little bit of it. But we can't play everything. Unlimited play everything, when you get a shot at it. And I like to hear those guys talk about it. Unlimited. And what's the one other guy in the chat? Shisno Elite. Y'all play every damn, and E-Rock play every damn thing.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
No, I don't play everything, man. I haven't touched Gears yet. Because I'm so damn behind on everything else. I'm trying to finish, man.
Yeah, but see, you finished. I was in the chat, and you finished something. E-Rock said something about a game, and you said I finished it. I'm like, what? I'm sitting there just for a second before I had to get back work.
Yeah,
I'm like,
didn't you just finish the game, Brother Unlimited?
Unlimited.
Oh, what was that?
You just finish a game?
You just finished some game. You talked about it.
I talked about. We're talking about. I know we talked about Avowed because that.
No, it wasn't Avowed. It was something else.
Echoes of the End was that new game that we've been talking about.
Did you finish? Did you finish the one with the girl, the girl from the one we all were playing and beat? We beat it already. The one everybody.
Midnight?
Yeah.
Oh man, I've been beat that. I got the whole playthrough on my channel. I recorded every second I played.
It was something you were talking about, brother. I know it was something.
E-Rock brought up something, and Unlimited jumped in and said, "Oh yeah, I finished that." It was in the chat. I just laughed,
I mean, my big thing is when it comes down to games and everything, I just tell people, man, just enjoy your games. I don't get into that bickering with people no more.
That part right there. And Tuck, we have too many games anyway, so we don't have time to fool around in chats like we used to.
There's people right now online playing Helldivers too, right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and they said it's real good on the Xbox. They said since Xbox they brought life to it. They done brought life back to it. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Now that they have our games over there, right now they're trying to say that Xbox guys don't play don't play and buy games. You hear that shit?
we play
They're
our
saying they're
games.
saying shit like that. They're saying that we don't buy games.
They,
They
have been
talk all
saying
they
that
know
since
all they
they've been
want to.
saying
We
that
play
since
our
before
games. We
Game
buy our
Pass.
games. So
You know, yeah,
They've been,
yeah. You're
they've
right. You're right, Unlimited. I'm like, how the hell are they trying to say that we don't buy? They're the ones that don't buy no goddamn games.
no,
You
they
know what I
don't.
mean? Yeah, they're starting to buy games now, like Forza Horizon 5, and
Oh
they
my
did buy
goodness.
Gears because that's all they talk about. All they talk about is Xbox games in their mouth, bro. They don't talk about no PlayStation games. The only thing they
that,
do is talk about is Xbox games.
well, that makes sense because if you look on the PlayStation Store, Xbox is dominating.
Sixty
Killing it.
Oh
percent,
man,
the the
sixty
top the
percent.
top the top 10 games are not God of War, Spider Man, and
Nope,
I don't
nope.
even know what PlayStation released this year.
hope I'm not going down again, fellas. Vega might be going down again.
They
Yep,
released
that's me.
something. They released
Oh
something
man.
that just came out. We could still hear you talk. They released something, some game that even Sega Man's boy Dreamcast guy didn't even like it. It
Oh
was,
yeah, I think
you
it's
know what I'm
called
talking?
Which
yeah.
one was that?
It came out this week. Yeah, I know what he's talking about
Yeah,
because it's also on PC.
yeah,
And I remember us seeing it on PC. Yeah, that's right. It's some
yeah, and
Chinese game nobody's gonna
yeah,
buy.
yeah,
Oh, for real?
yeah,
Okay.
Let's put it
yeah.
that
That
way, man.
that hilarious Xbox dude, Island Gamer, made a video
Yeah,
about us.
yeah,
I
that's
saw
that's
it
my
this
dude,
morning.
man.
Yeah,
That
oh
dude
man,
is funny.
that
That
dude
dude is
is
funny, bro.
he is a
It's
problem.
the
Shout
He is
out to
so
sickest,
that
funny.
brother. He's funny, man.
the
He is.
Hey,
sickest.
Yeah.
hey, I tell you, fun game to play, man. Ready or not, that is a fun game to play. Man, you go in there. I mean, you can go solo or you can go in there and play with people, and it's
Mhm.
good game because it's like you're like a SWAT agent,
Yeah.
and you go into the building and you be like I mean, you gotta carry the scenario just like a real SWAT guy. It's just that it's just that technical.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to say this one last thing because Tuck started off on Call of Duty, and it seems like it's another crusade of people that's hating Call of Duty extra because Microsoft owns it now. And
Yeah.
Thank you.
Unlimited, you were going to say something about that too, but you had stopped and let Tuck. I wanted to hear what you were going
No,
to say.
no, you got it right. You got it
Oh,
right, RZ. You got it right.
Yeah, yeah,
oh,
I'm with
look.
you on that,
Yeah.
Tuck.
So I put this in the chat. The best selling game the last 20 years, most of the years it was Call of Duty. So this year's going to be the same, right?
Hmm.
Call of Other than 2023 when Hogwarts Legacy was the best selling game, I think
Hmm.
Call of Duty has been the best selling game. I want to say 16 of the last 17 years. It's some
Yep.
insane streak like that, right? And
Hmm.
and so and so when these people say that nobody's buying Call of Duty this year, blah blah blah, that's just see. I noticed this a while ago. Gamers live in this weird bubble where they think what the YouTubers are saying is what gamers are actually playing and
Yes.
doing. But the truth of the matter is, I look at the numbers, all right, and then you know what the numbers tell me, Zink? The numbers tell me that Xbox dominates PlayStation stores. Call of Duty is going to sell, and it's going to be the biggest selling game like it's been every year, damn near. Right? If it's
Hmm.
not the number one best selling game, it'll be number two. Right?
Hmm.
And so when these YouTubers go and they complain and complain about Call of Duty, I'll be like, all right, whatever, because you're gonna. By the way, they're gonna be playing it too. Don't let them fool you. All
Yeah,
right?
they'll be playing it.
Yeah, they play uh,
They
a
ain't
lot of
never
these games
lying.
that they be hating on, they be playing them. All
Hmm.
right.
Hey,
You know what they
we might
don't
as
play?
well.
Astrobot. Like Dave Reezy said, A5. Well, let's put
No,
it
no,
A.
no,
Oh yeah.
unlimited. Call them out. They Reezy in here told the first lie today. It didn't sell 2 million. It sold 1.5 million. Day
No. He
Reezy,
said
and I'm
he said
tripping, of
under two.
course. Oh, under
He
2 million.
said
Okay, under
under.
2 million. Yeah, I wanted to, to jump
Yeah.
out real quick, but I'm just playing. But yeah, dude, they claim 85 million or 90 million or whatever they want to say, and then they gave this trash game of the year,
And
and
they
this
always
mug
they
sold up
always
one.
stick to that.
Facts. And then they sold 1.5 million. And then uh our game jump on there,
Forza Horizon.
Forza
Yeah.
Horizon 5, and it's
Yeah,
at 3
yeah,
million.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here with that.
And look, this year when Death Stranding 2 gets Game of the Year, it's going to be the same situation. Except that garbage is
Yep.
going to come to Xbox in a year or so too.
Yep. It's coming over. There's a lot of games coming. They're getting salty, man. They're even their Spider-Man will be coming over. The Last of Us will be coming over. That shit's coming over, bro.
They in hard denial right now.
Yeah.
They're at the
Big
stage
time.
Xbox guys were when we were like, oh, it's only 4 games. Nah, the whole slate's coming, so you better get used
Yep.
to it right now.
Yep. Yep.
Right. Yeah.
The whole state's coming over, man. It
That's
is.
right.
Everyone's
You
coming,
got
man.
that right now.
And you and Tuck Mask, I can't give him the Tuck. My best friend Destin over here, he even played Spider-Man. He put Spider-Man on that Xbox handheld.
Yeah.
And
Well,
yeah.
Look, I was playing Spider-Man on my PC some months ago, and people were hitting me up, on Xbox, like, "Oh, I see you," because now how everything's integrated on PC and Xbox. Whatever you play on any launcher shows up on Xbox, right? I
Mhm.
was joking with them, yeah, man. You see me playing Spider-Man on my Xbox.
Mhm. And see, and this is what saves uh Sega Man and I. We'll talk about the couple of glitches here on Gears
Yep.
in a big game where we fighting constantly. And
Mhm.
here Spider-Man's ass turns into a cube.
Yep.
Now that's something that's not. Hey man,
hey, you
if
know what?
Marcus
You got to
turned
talk
into a
about
cube,
how, telling Sega Man, they want to talk about this Metal Gear Solid, and I want to tell myself I'm not buying
They're real
no
salty about that.
$69. I
What
mean,
are they salty
that thing's
about,
not
Tuck?
even worth no
what
$69
happened?
as far as I'm concerned. I mean, darn.
The
If they
PlayStation.
ain't
Hold
giving
on,
it to
hey,
you, just
time
play
out
it
real quick.
back on the
I think
PS2.
Tuck is
And I'm
botting,
He
not
or
is.
I'm
buying
tripping.
that price.
Tuck is botting a little bit, but Unlimited, I'm with
I
you.
might
What
buy it
happened
for
with Metal
like
Gear Solid? Solid.
Hey, real quick. They're mad because the PlayStation 5 is beating the PlayStation 5 Pro when it comes to Metal Gear Solid. It's actually better to play on a PS5 regular than the PS5 Pro. The PS5 Pro is dipping. It's horrible. They said the PS5 is beating the Pro when it comes to that game.
Yikes.
Now, what does that tell you? You pay extra $200 more and shit, and they're supposed to
They
be the
bought an
most
$800
greatest, most
console.
powerful system, and their own system unlimited, their own little system is beating the shit out of them. The pros getting beat by the regular PS5. Isn't that some shit?
And I'm glad Unlimited said it correctly. I'll go with the $800, even though it's a little bit more, because you need to buy the little stand and you need to buy the DVD player that you put on the side. That thing is almost $1,000, and people
Yep.
talking shit.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
$1,000 for that, man. No, they can keep that shit. Look, they're even that's a shame, dude. And they're trying, and then you got Reforge trying to damage control that. He's trying to
Hmm.
damage control the PlayStation 5 Pro, not being performed, the first one outperforming it. He's trying to damage control that, bro.
Who's damage controlling?
Reforge trash.
Reforge,
Oh.
I'll Reforge Gaming.
as usual. And and they want to talk about the Series S. The Series S is a budget console, bro. And I stress this point. That's like people
See,
pulling
why
up
do
in
we
the.
keep bringing that up, Zane? Why they always bringing up the S? Why? I don't
Yeah.
I have
understand, bro.
no idea.
They
Listen to
think.
this.
Oh,
Go ahead, Unlimited. No, go ahead, Unlimited.
No, because I was going to point out that the Series S has more 620 frames per second games than the
Yes,
PS5
they do.
Pro.
Yep.
Yeah, and even Digital Foundry pulled up. I don't know when it was said, but I got a chance to hear like a 4-minute clip where they said that Xbox should make a Series S version of the handheld.
They do.
It's
It's the
already
white one.
and it's white. What's hey man, people
That
have to listen to these people too. Come on.
I mean, these clowns out here that's these clowns out here that is just doing this stuff and all that crap, man. They just like we always have said, people save you money. Y'all keep on going to these ass clowns that's taking your money. That's all they. I mean, they saying the same thing over and over and over again. please just listen to a good group of people and stop giving these people your money. I'm
This is
like,
a fact. I
ain't
mean,
no,
it's a $600 version, I guess, or a $900 version, I guess, whatever the price is going to be. So there is a Series S version. So I mean,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
supposed to be smarter than that, but I don't like it when people don't hold them to that. You know,
well,
it,
Mhm.
it's crazy, man.
I feel like this other thing. I mean, I know people saying that how much this new handhelds are going to cost. I mean, we know it's going to be costly. We know it's going to be costly. We know it's going to be, I don't know how much it's going to be, but we know it might be running. The black one might be running close to 1,000. It might be running close to 900. It don't mean it doesn't difference. I mean, we know the reason why it's raising up. That's the reason why they haven't came out with a price point yet.
yeah,
When they do come out with a price point, hey, fuck that. You know what? I'm buying one day one.
yeah,
Fuck. I'm buying one day one. Just to piss them off. The thing about it is, when everybody knows the reason why everything's going up. It's not no secret.
It is, and you know what, the minerals that they make these things with today, you see, those memory cards, they never were going down. You
Mhm.
know,
No,
the what they make these, we wanted better things, we got it. You just have to pay for it. And
yeah,
as as long as things grow, the more expensive things are going to be. That's just the way it's always going to be. But I
yeah,
am sort of shocked that the price didn't go down. The price went up with the consoles. That really never happens. That's to let you know how expensive they were to make it. And it
yeah,
all started with those memory cards. But hey, it's entertainment. You
yeah,
either pay for entertainment, or you just don't, you choose another mode of entertainment.
right,
Everyone doesn't have what I think is the best car in the world, which is the Cadillac Escalade. Everybody don't have $150,000 for that. you
Mhm.
yeah,
know
yeah. Well, that's
Well,
another thing.
I feel like this. I think anybody who spend that much for a dog vehicle, they're crazy. I'm sorry. I'm not spending that much for a
Hey
vehicle.
Tuck, let me tell you something. The lady I see, her boss just bought that big bitch for her, and it was because of he was gonna buy her '04 '24. I said, get him in the 25. She said he's not going to pay for a brand new car. He likes to get a deal on it. I said, okay, just put him in it.
Yeah,
And he got in that thing, and that screen go from A pillar to A pillar. Hey, dude, if look, that car is it's better than I even thought it was when I drove it. She came to pick me up, and I was like, "What you talking about? You never driving me anywhere." I made her ass get out in the passenger seat. Dude, look, that car is it's it's unbelievable. Okay, I mean it's just an unbelievable vehicle, dude. I
yeah,
mean it's
It can be unbelievable, but the thing about 100,000,
yeah. Hey,
I
Tux,
mean, come on.
some people could afford something like that,
But you got a
but
lot of
it's
people out there that can't afford things like that, and they still
it's
do it.
hey, Tuck, that's why my daughter is driving an Equinox and she's not driving a Cadillac. They make cars for every demographic that are great cars. I like, and I don't want to get on cars since I love them so much. And NASCAR is coming up tomorrow, just to let y'all know, playoff time. Uh, I
uh-oh,
saw
uh-oh.
I saw a Chevy Trax, and that's the lowest form of the new cars you could get for Chevy. I saw a white Chevy Trax with deck stripes, orange deck stripes across the body of the top of the car, like it's a '68 Camaro. Man, that car was bad as shit. So you could
Yeah,
get a nice car, and that car start out at like 23,000.
Mhm.
You
I,
know,
th- I
but
think I think they're lower than that.
you can get them lower than that. You can. And the thing is, you could go from that price all the way up to a 250,000 General Motors Chevrolet Corvette ZR1X. Okay, so
yeah,
that's the range of and that's including GMC vehicles also. So it's they have something for everyone. But
Yeah.
if I had that kind of money, you better believe it. I would have a Cadillac Escalade V, and that bitch is near $190,000. It should
Oh, hell
seem
no.
like as long as a school bus out here. But anyway, man, back to the games.
Yeah, I'm still upset. Chevy discontinued the Impala, man. I wanted one so bad.
Chevy
Oh my
Impala. Yeah,
goodness.
yeah. Those are
Yeah,
nice. Those are nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
Brother.
When
yeah.
they had that
I
police car, my brother had that
mm,
police that souped up looking police car with the nice wheels. That
yeah,
Impala, he still got it, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
nice, bro.
My,
Nice. Impalas are
I
nice
still
cars.
yeah, I still drive my little Chevy Malibu, man. That thing drives like a champ. But man, when
Me and you both got
before,
Malibus, brother.
yeah,
What
but before
what
before I
year
had a
is
little
it?
roadblock, man. I was thinking of upgrading soon. But
Mine
yeah,
is old though.
my
You
dream,
probably know
yeah,
one.
yeah. The closest thing I ever had to a dream car was that Cadillac, man. I think Cadillac's my all time favorite.
Yeah, I had a couple of them when I was before the Lehman Brothers collapse and the banks.
Hmm.
We had the crisis of October '08. I was
Yeah.
driving a Navigator and
Mm.
even bought my mother one. But I was just making that much money then. But when that
Yeah.
happened, man, man, I mean, you go straight under the earth. I mean, it was a precipitous drop.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you'll be back there, and that's one of the reasons I'm in the stock market now. And I always give people something. I told one of my boys, I know I told one of my boys and this girl, and I'm telling y'all this too. Don't put your money in a savings account at your local bank.
Yeah.
You're only going to get 3.5% or 4% on your money. And
Hmm.
if you invest your money in, let's say the most safe one is the S&P 500,
Hmm.
you wait for that thing to drop unexpectedly, maybe about 15, 20 points. You put your money in S&P 500, and over a 5-year period, you're going to get at worst 13% on your money. Okay. So you could even you could take 6% and spend it on whatever, and you will still gain double of what it would be if you left your money in a normal bank.
Yeah.
And like Unlimited, all of us know, forget Unlimited, all of us know NVIDIA since they've had PC cards. And NVIDIA right now is, I think it's at 179, 180. If NVIDIA drops to, let's say, if they push NVIDIA to 160 or 150 something, hey man, I think I might sell one of my kids and just put everything in there, okay? Because they're the most powerful company in the world today,
Yeah.
and they're definitely going up. I don't care how long, but over you look at it in 5-year increments. In 5 years, if you bought shares, your money is going to it's just going to take off. So
Hmm.
everybody, the smart people that listen to us and listen to the good Xbox shows, that's something you could take away and put, just buy shares and just be calm. And then we do this thing called it's DCA, dollar cost average. When they want to push it down, buy a little more. And I would urge everybody to spend at least $100 or $200 a month minimum. Whatever, a lot of people live check to check. I had to do that when the banks collapsed. I'm like, oh shit. And then you have two kids at an elite high school and you got to keep up with them. But
Yeah.
sometimes you just can't do those things. But even with Bitcoin was what was it, Unlimited? 123,000. It dropped all the way down to 108,000. And
Hmm.
one Bitcoin, I think, is like 70, 80, 90,000. I'm not telling you to do that. You could buy fractional shares like $100 worth of Bitcoin. And if it goes up 10,000 points, like it went from 113 to 123, 123,000, 113,000, 123,000. You get 10,000 points. Those little bitty fractional shares are going to be a lot of money. But everybody, all of us that have been disadvantaged financially, that's why I stopped. And even construction, I made a lot of money in construction, but a lot of times it'd be six months before people give me my money.
Yeah.
So I got tired of that. So I fully went to the stock market, and now I could tell other people the small things to do. Not the dangerous things like I do trading options, because you have to pay attention all day. That's why I can't be on the shows a lot. But if you just doing shares, you could buy some shares and just keep on walking.
Mm-hmm.
But people that I don't even invest in Bitcoin. I invest around it because Bitcoin bring a lot of other things up. But You could buy fractional shares. You could put $100 on Bitcoin when it's this low, and eventually it'll shoot back up to 123,000. And if you want to take your money out, take your damn money out.
Yeah.
Hey, I live out of mine. I have to pay my daughter's college. So I'm in and out. But
Yeah.
it's better than waiting on your money. But anyway.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, hey, man.
Yeah, a part of that is why I ain't tripping too hard either, man.
Exactly. And I was going to tell you that. And, it all depends. But I urge people to stay shares and never, it take years to learn that options game because you could lose all of your money because it has an expiration date.
Yep.
You got
Uh,
that right.
but shares do not have an expiration date. Well, if a company went to zero, like damn Lehman Brothers, and cost me everything around that point. But a company like Nvidia, Microsoft, the S&P 500, they're not going anywhere. But you want to buy Microsoft when Microsoft is $4.99 or in the 400s, get it.
Yeah.
Like I told my boy, I said, hey man, put everything on Microsoft because Microsoft went down to 362 or something from 462. Hey man, he did what I told him to do. Hey, he bought his parents' house that he grew up in around the corner from my mom's house because Microsoft went from 362 to like 508, 510.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of gain. And and people in the stock market, the talking heads, they're no different than Destin Legary, Ryan McCaffrey. Is full of shit people at all levels. Unlimited, and man, Unlimited is laughing, but he know I'm right. It's they're all levels of bullshit. It's people saying, well, and I want you to clearly listen to what I'm about to say.
All right.
All right. They keep talking about how important China is to NVIDIA. Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA, he said last quarter, he said, we are not going to include China in our guidance. Because if we sell something in China due to our government, because, they're so powerful, they don't want China to get NVIDIA GPUs. Right. So Jensen Huang said, if we sell something in China, we're going to view it as a bonus. So the talking heads that like to bullshit and pump up something else, they said, they keep talking about how important they are. So last quarter, NVIDIA increased their profits 75%. Okay, without selling one thing in China. So this quarter, they said, well, they decelerated. They didn't increase profits as much, their percentage of growth as much as last quarter, and their growth was 72%. You hear me? 72%. And then they made more money than last quarter, from 16 billion to 26 billion in a quarter, because they introduced their new Blackwell chip that's already sold out to 2028. Mm-hmm. And then they have two versions of Blackwell, and then Rubin isn't even out yet. And they're talking about who's going to catch NVIDIA. No, you're not. You're not catching them. So they trying to get people to not invest in NVIDIA when you're stupid. And when Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, and Google are by themselves for the rest of this year are going to spend $600 billion with a B on NVIDIA.
Yep, they are.
So when asset managers say they don't have NVIDIA in their portfolio, I can't take you serious. I just can't. How can you take someone serious when this company is the first $4 trillion company by market cap? And if you stop bullshitting, they'll be at 5 trillion before this year ends. Okay. So but I wouldn't buy them today because they're going to push NVIDIA back, because that's what it sounds like they want to do. So I'm not even going to tell you guys anything about options, because anyone listening, don't do it, because I've been at this for like 4 years and exclusively for a year and a half now. Like Unlimited just yelled at me. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about options. So just stay the fuck away from it.
If you want if you want to lose your money immediately, do
Thank you.
options. Do
Yes, do options. Hey, Unlimited laughing.
Yeah,
Hey, dude.
I'm laughing because I got a good friend who thought he was smarter than the market. It's a
Yeah. Hey, your boy Other Zinc lost $20,000
yeah.
in options. Okay.
Look, man. I know my homeboy 63K, man, on options, and we
Yeah.
it was funny. We tried to warn him, but he thought he was smarter
Yeah.
than us, man. But
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah. Hey,
so
and
that's
don't
why I
listen.
laughed. That's why I laughed whenever you brought it up, man.
Yeah, hey man, hey, we truth tellers here, bro. We tell it like it is, and people that listen to us, like even E-Rock and I arguing the other day, dude, that's my boy. We're gonna tell the truth about how we feel, period.
Yeah.
And I don't want anyone that hasn't been studying this options game, don't you do it. And it's just like they hate the retail investor. That's what they call us because they think we're stupid, bro. We're educated just like you. We just don't work for a hedge fund or the fund that you work for. So, but
Hey, sorry to cut you off.
go ahead.
I gotta get going, guys.
Damn, because
Okay,
I got to get going too. But
Yeah.
I wanted to cuss your ass out. You hold on one second. Hey,
Yeah.
while Unlimited is over there laughing, now you see why the College of Business, we don't like accountants because we know their degree is higher than ours and they just want to be so particular about everything. And accountants never want to take chances, So while I'm waiting to see if my work is right, because I can't get this shit wrong, and they talking all of this shit. That's people like Unlimited. But Unlimited is 100% right. Dude, don't put 63,000 on something, especially when you're like, I know the market is wrong, but I'm just going to chill. But if you did ever play options, and I'm telling you don't, Unlimited is yelling at you not to, an accountant. So listen, but I buy options way out. Is it more expensive? Yes, it's more expensive, but I have more time to allow it to run.
Yeah, I mean,
So
it's like anything that you put. I mean, if you got like stock like an OG&E and all that stuff, that's long future stock. I mean, it's not short. I mean,
yeah, and that's the options talk.
Use your money.
Yeah, that's the options. But if you in shares and you in a great company, like Warren Buffett is one of my idols, but my main idol, of course, is Muhammad Ali. Outside of my parents and
Yeah.
King and the great black leaders, is Ali is number one, Jordan number two. But I love John Piermont, J.P. Morgan, as you guys know,
Yeah.
and the great financier they call him. Hey man, look. Warren Buffett invested in Coca-Cola when he was 11 or 13 or some shit. Okay. And Warren Buffett missed the whole tech revolution, but he's a different kind of investor. He knows what he knows. And that's the one thing about it. We know this tech industry better than a lot of these talking heads. They think, last thing before you get out of here, Leonard, like this one big guy, he's a huge guy that a huge asset manager. I think their firm is over like $1 trillion. And he said, oh, well, Apple's making a chip just like NVIDIA. Hey, bitch, that little chip Apple is making to work in conjunction with NVIDIA's big ass GPU. And what NVIDIA has is a chip that people can't make that's 70 pounds. You're talking about a small wafer that fits in a phone that Apple makes, you fucking idiot. It's not, he don't even know what he's talking about, So it's you have to, I listen to everybody, but I only hear about 4 or 5 people,
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, but good talking to you, Unlimited. I'm gonna get out of here in about 5 or 10 minutes
let's just
myself.
wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up,
Okay.
guys. There
Yeah.
there wasn't a whole lot to talk about, so we're gonna do our outros. I want to thank everybody for coming, man. All you guys, thank you for supporting the true Xbox podcast, man. It's good to see y'all coming in here, man. Joining us from Rain to Paltrex, everybody that came in and joined us, man. I really appreciate you. But we're gonna do our outros, guys. We have nothing to worry about over here. Like I said, I
Hell
always say
no.
we're eating good over here, bro. We're always going to eat good over here. and they're always going to be, having our balls in their mouths with our game. So let's just do a outro here right now. All right, so
You're wrong for saying that,
That
man.
was
it's
wild
true,
as
man.
hell.
That's wild.
It's true,
I
bro.
like that's funny.
They got green tongue and green teeth all day. So let's go ahead on and do our outro. So brother Tuck, man, give us your outro, man, and tell people where they can find you.
Okay, everybody, there's your boy DJ Tuckmaster 785, the Richmond Pony Killer. And I know they don't like me, but you know what? That's okay because I don't like them either. So we had a good show tonight. Like my boy Segman said, we didn't have that much to really talk about. Just be safe out there, y'all. Just be safe.
Mhm.
And if there's anything, the way that today's world is working, just be careful. That's all I gotta say. If you got a chance to get things paid off, pay them off.
Yep.
Don't get no more debt than what you are now. And another thing too, like I told people, these basketball games and football games, no, I'm not going to them because there's this one lady I talked to today at work. This is what she did. Check it out, y'all. Now her and her husband been going to this hotel for the last 9 years. All of a sudden, they starting to charge them $25 to park in the parking lot at the hotel. I said, like, wait a second. Now that's just highway robbery right there. That's greed. So I'm just saying. I mean, that's why I'm just saying. We helped build Bricktown, downtown Oklahoma. Why the hell do we got to pay for parking?
Right.
We should have to pay for parking since we built it. But that's the way the world is going right now. And this guy that we got in office now, he's just a stupid. He's stupid. So that's all I got to say about that. He's just a stupid man. So, that's what I think about him.
Yeah, man, I got you, bro. So's and ponies with green balls in their mouth, right?
Yeah, I mean,
All right, brother Unlimited Productions, man. Go ahead and do your outro, my brother.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Unlimited Production. See, you'll find me eventually. I'll come back from the Pitcairn Islands, hanging out with E-Rock.
Dude, I heard that. I laughed all the way upstairs. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Big shout out to Mr. Kima, man. He says NVIDIA GPU are in Microsoft Azure servers.
yep,
yeah.
Mhm,
yeah. Look, there's a reason why they're currently the biggest company in the world, and
Oh,
mhm.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, somebody even said, man, one of the talking heads said, why don't you just make your own cloud? And he was like, Jensen said, no, we like to be in everyone else's cloud, and Azure servers are amazing. And we're just happy to be a part of it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Brother Zink, man, thank you for coming and joining us, man.
Hey man, I'm just happy to be here to be a part of the team, and I represent the chat. I'm just glad I was able to say something, and
Yeah,
hang out for a minute.
it was good. It was good, man. It was a good
Oh,
podcast,
and
man.
last
Go
thing,
ahead.
everyone, please look into being more autonomous and invest a little bit yourself and study the market down. I'm on Morgan Stanley because I was taught on Morgan Stanley and I could work my way around it very fast. But I tell someone new to download the Robinhood app because it's the easiest. They give you a lot of investment opportunities,
You
and
got that right.
just learn from it. And the only thing you need to put on there to look at is SPY. That's the ticker symbol for the S&P 500,
Yeah.
Microsoft, and Nvidia. Those are the only things that you need to look at for 5 years. Oh, and BTC, and that's Bitcoin, because you can buy fractional shares of a lot of things. And then if you really get good, you could get those stocks that what is it, Unlimited? Oh, that give you a quarterly dividend. Okay. And they'll give you a little, but it'll be small to you because you just starting investing. But people that have a lot of shares, that little quarterly dividend, it could pay a couple things, depending on how many shares you own. All right. I'll leave it at that.
Well,
All
I'm
right,
going to tell you another good investment to do too. Now later on, that's Take Two. When they come out there with that GTA,
Yeah, but that's only a quick pop, bro. I
Yeah, I
want
mean
people to grow.
it's a quick getaway, but if
It's
you
it's
put right, you
That's
get
for
money.
risky people. They're right, but that's for risky people because
Yeah,
you have to know when that's going to blow up. But these things are 5 year
yeah,
or
I agree.
10 year or lifelong investments. Like if you had Coca-Cola a long time ago,
Yeah,
you're one of the richest people on the planet. Or
yeah,
if you got in on Microsoft early, you're one of the richest people on the planet. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So that's why I only gave people those three. There are others, but those three companies are not going anywhere.
No, they're
Nope.
not.
Okay.
You got that
Nope.
right. They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. So
All
yeah,
right,
but
brother.
that's all I got, bro.
All right, brothers. On that note, man, we are going to get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Xbox for life, guys. We don't die, we multiply. Remember, we're eating good over here. And there's definitely no power greater than X, baby. All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.
See y'all later.
Yep.